You go sing first.
Was it with you, Joan? All right, well, this is our final episode of this What the Shuck special recording. Thanks for everybody that's here. That was awesome. You all are always incredible. And also David and Teresa Prince, also known as Laidback Country Picker and Luna and the Mountain Jets. But thank you all for joining us.
Also,
also honey, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I say that every time. I'm like, I don't know.
Who's honey?
Exactly. Yeah, no one knows.
No one knows who honey is.
But but thank you all for coming. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for the barbecue.
That's
Thatcher's barbecue.
Thatcher's.
I've been meaning to try their stuff. I've heard it's really good.
That commercial that you all did was absolutely incredible. Kind of walk us through. I was talking to David and I was like, talk about. I don't remember exactly the word he said, but it was like, it's so good, honey. It doesn't even have anything to say about it or something. And I was just like,
yeah, I said, you know what? I forget how we worded it.
You said so much in that.
I did.
A lot
I
of
actually
words.
said nothing at the same time. Well, you know, Sam directed the whole thing and kind of had a storyboard like laid out in his mind, and we kind of shot it in sequence, but then he worked his magic, and it turned into a pretty nice little thing.
he's quite the creative director for sure.
Yes.
So, did you all have any input in that, or just he was like, hey, this is what I kind of have an idea for, or?
I mean, he had a basic idea of what he wanted to happen, and then like once we got on location, we improvised a lot of stuff, but it was all in keeping with his master plan, which was to sell barbecue, I think. And just anything Honey does is
I
funny.
hope they sold some.
I think they did. I think we ate more than they sold it. It's great.
Well, you all have been kind of busy, so kind of walk us through what you all been up to lately. I mean, you all are. Things are going well, it seems. So, kind of walk us through your all's musical journey you've had. Obviously, you just released your album, and it's the first one you've streamed, and then you played at Red Rocks with Tyler Childers. So it's like, holy cow! Like, so kind of obviously these are both the collective but different answers. So kind of walk us through that.
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'll go first. Like, where do I start?
Where do you start?
Where do I start? I've just been very fortunate. I really have. I mean, I get to create songs that help me, and I was talking earlier about that. When I write songs, I'm either trying to get through something or say something that needs to be said or tell on someone or but I try to cover it up quite a bit. I call them secrets sometimes. But yeah, it's to open up for Tyler. I don't care where it is. That's an honor in itself. To be asked is an honor. I still can't believe it happened. Getting to sing on the Red Rock stage. I mean, I saw Stevie Nicks on that stage. I saw Tom Petty on that stage. I mean, I went in the stage, the place there, but I saw them on videos and things like that because I watch them all the time. But yeah, to get to stand right where, and I tried to pinpoint right where Stevie Nicks was standing, and I twirled right where she stood. I was trying to twirl where she stood. And I'm not even a twirler, but I was bound and determined on that day that I was twirling. I didn't care how many times I fell, I was going to twirl, and I didn't fall. It was awesome. Maybe Tom was holding my hand or something as I twirled. I don't know. I hope so. But but yeah.
And don't forget to mention you're on the record.
Sure, yeah.
I'm telling you. It is just a big whirlwind.
You're not just on the record, you're like the focal point of a song on the
I
record.
sing a solo song.
Yeah.
On that album. I couldn't believe it. When I was asked to do it, his manager was like, hey, Tyler wants you to sing on his record. And I'm like, oh, yay, I'm singing backups. This is cool. And I did sing some backups. with Sonora and Jocelyn Hampton. And
Yeah.
yes.
That's that woman, dude. Sorry, I don't know her. She's so good though.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord.
But where was I going with this? Oh, but anyway. Oh, yeah. I just thought I was singing backups, and then it was like toward the end of COVID, and so we were on like a conference call of some sort, and we were going down the list. We were going down the list of songs and like who's going to do what. So and so's going to sing this. We need you girls singing backups on here, and then Luna, you're going to sing this one, and then moved on. I was like, what?
Wait, what?
What? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm doing? Yeah, you're singing the song. Yeah, your voice is going to be beautiful on the song. I'm like, okay.
Oh, he was right.
Yes.
And it's one of my favorite songs to sing. I absolutely love that Jubilee. It is the sweetest song.
You was on that?
Huh?
You were on that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It
She's
was-
the Jubilee
it was
version.
me.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle record. If you have the albums,
Yeah. That's
I'm
a,
in the Jubilee one.
that's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, I still can't believe that happened. Thanks for that reminder.
That's what I'm here for. Incredible, though. It really is.
It's very wonderful.
You all are.
For me, I guess I'm gonna talk to the mic. This is why I said I don't need the mic. I can talk to the mic. But you all are such incredibly. You all are just such incredibly kind humans. So it's just for me, it's beautiful to see all the givingness and the love and how humble you all are. To see that pay off is really incredible. And you all aren't just doing it in like music. You all are educators and helping people in the school system. And I mean, you all, Matt Markham was here. I mean, he was
Great kid.
yeah, just
Kid anymore.
yeah, he's like a doctor. But it's just like you all have made such an impact, not just with the music you all make, but the life that you all live, and just you all are, when we talk about Appalachian Pioneer Program, you all are like what comes to mind when we think of pioneers in Appalachia, people that are making a difference, because you all are taking those talents and skills and doing a lot of cool stuff. So I'm not surprised.
Well, I think the first time I met you was, I'm not sure what the program's called, that you had that helps people out during Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call that program?
So we do, it's called Rocking Around the Mountain in Appalachian Christmas, and I reached out to David and was like, hey, the song you all play first, or that he played first, was the song that he was like, hey man, if you want to use this, like, I'm completely cool with that. And I was just like, wow. So.
And we've seen your works in action, and we've seen them make a difference. And there's nothing more special than being just even a tiny little bit a part of making a Christmas, or just even, bettering their lives, even if it's just for that one day, but it's wonderful that you got that going. So I appreciate that.
That was one of the most incredibly challenging days mentally I've ever had in my life, because we started that day and it was like, we're gonna get like 3 inches of snow. I was like, all right, cool. Me and my friend John were just gonna go deliver all these gifts to Appalachia, or not Appalachia, but Eastern Kentucky on Christmas. And we went to like Boyd County and dropped some off, and then we went to Lawrence County and dropped them off. And somewhere along that way, I had something pop my tire, and I didn't know it. I pulled in, and that family was like, hey, like, your tire's flat, look. And I was like, oh shoot, this is the worst day to have a flat tire with no spare. And so I called probably like 100 people, and was like, hey, can you help me? AAA was like calling people. And randomly they dispatched me through to this person, and I was just like, hey, listen, this is what I'm doing. Like, I'm out trying to deliver these gifts. Like, it would mean a lot if someone could come tow my car my friend's coming to pick it up, or have someone like come in and pick me up so we can keep doing this. So then we drive to Floyd County and there's no snow on the ground. And then we walk into this house and deliver the Floyd County gift, and we walk out and there's like 8 inches of snow in like 20 minutes. And we're like, whoa, like this is not gonna be good. And then they're like, emergency warning, there's gonna be a freezing. And so all those 8 inches of snow, and then it snowed more and then froze. And so John and I were driving and we drove back through Lawrence County and we got stuck on this hill, and to this day it was the most insane experience of my life. But Redneck Jesus came out of nowhere and we were stuck on like the huge hill just before Louisa, and this dude, I mean, I don't know where he came from, like straight up, and he just walks up and he's like, hey guys, like, and his beard was like down to here and he was on like kind of camouflage overalls, and he's like, if you just do this little trick right here, turn your traction off. Lewis could have used it earlier, but he's like, you turn your traction off and you flip it over, and as soon as you're about to go into the ditch, flip that traction back on and it'll throw you right up the hill. And we're just like, this guy's gonna kill us, like when we rake into the ditch and take everything that we have. And sure enough, we did it. And then we got up to the top of the hill and I was like, dude, was that Jesus just now? And so it was just like, and then it took 12 hours to get to Lexington from Louisa because of the blizzard. But I mean, you all probably say the same thing. I'm sure there was a lot of times when you all were playing music and you're like, man, like, we were doing this, like, is it worth it? I don't know. I know I do that with the podcast. I'm sure a lot of musicians do that and people doing creative stuff. And it's just like, when moments like that happen and it was really testing and trying, and then it was like, oh, like, we were able to make it through that moment, and it was very rewarding on the other side because whatever opportunity we were afforded, some guy showing up or someone just being kind in the moment when you're kind of in distress is important. So, yeah, I get to do stuff like that because of you all, straight up. Like, so I have a cool podcast. That's fun, but like it's the stuff that we get to do with Appalachian Pioneer Program is what matters to me. So, and you all, anytime I reach out, you all are like, let's do it. So I appreciate it about you all.
Now talk about your world.
Yeah. Johnny Knoxville's best friend over here.
Oh my gosh.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
What's this pal?
So I put out this record and I put it out digitally because all my other records were put out the trunk of my car. But this one, it's on the World Wide Web for all to reach. And I put it on everything. I put it on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, whatever you can put it on. And it really worked out, and a lot of people heard it. And I'm driving to a gig one day, and I get a text, and it's like, hey, this is Johnny Knoxville, and I think your song's real cool. Can we play it on our radio show? I'm like, which cousin is this? It's and so, I listened back and forth, and sure enough, it's really Johnny Knoxville. And he had seen something we put up on YouTube, and he just thought it was interesting. And he wound up playing us on his Sirius radio show with, what's his cousin's name?
Dan?
We can edit that. No, I wish we would. He's a great songwriter. Here, you can't air this until we bleep in. Here, I'm going to mouth the part in your stuff. His name is.
I'll do
I'm sure you edit that. Here, let's get a Crash Tasker.
Damn, bro. You can say that on the air.
Crash Tasker. And so once Johnny Knoxville loved on it, a lot of people in Italy caught on to it, and it's just been insane. I signed up with a booking agency out of California, and now we're going to tour all summer all over the country. So
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
What's the name, Roger?
Roger, that's Roger Wade, right? We can edit this to some. Well, Johnny and Roger Allen Wade.
Yeah.
That's on the show.
I have a good editor.
But it's been a pretty good old run the last few weeks or so.
So you're saying that you're going to be in Italy? Is that what you're saying?
Probably next summer. We're gonna hear it.
Laid Back Goes to Italy. That needs to be like a movie. Laid Back and Lemon, Italy is like everybody's dream, honestly.
That's amore.
Yes, truly.
That is amore.
We need to just end the podcast now.
When the moon hits your eye.
Like a big pizza pie.
Can you guys sing that?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like people want to hear y'all sing some more songs, honestly. So,
Yeah,
2 more tunes?
we got 2 more.
Two
You
more.
wanna go first? You want me?
No, I'm saying like you do one, then we'll talk a little bit more, plug the rest, some stuff you'll have,
Damn.
and then
Absolutely.
2 more songs, or do you want just 2 more?
Mr. Shuck, we work for you.
10 more, Mr. Chuck. 10 more.
I've learned something tonight, and this is
Four
amazing.
more.
Sometimes whenever we're trying to do something very difficult and we're trying to climb that hill, and it seems impossible, and we try time and time again to get up the hill, that sometimes you just gotta give up. You're not gonna make it. That's what I learned. Sometimes you just give up.
All these great metaphors of having out, never giving up, just were destroyed in one sentence. But what the shuck? That's just what the podcast is.
Let's go to bed.
All right, well, we're gonna get 2 more songs here from Laid Back and Luna.
Play one.
All right. Let's do Jubilee.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Swing
there. That was so good.
Oh, no, she's good. Oh, we're good on water.
You want coffee? Want beer?
No, no.
Sure.
Bring one of each.
Sound like
Y'all are so good. Hey,
It's your turn.
Is it my turn? I haven't really gone as far as what.
What you got?
Sing us one now. I know a good song.
You know a good song?
Yeah, this is a good one.
Is it good? Do I know
Most of it. We know Honey, I hear in the last year has played drums on everything.
Who's Honey?
Well, you know, this drummer I know.
This drummer that y'all know?
So since Honey's not playing drums tonight, I'm gonna be careful.
What does Honey do when she's not?
Honey's playing a fucking badass Gibson tonight, man.
Yes, I am.
I think that's fair business.
Honey needs 4 salaries.
I don't know. I will tell you, when we go out and play shows,
And singer.
like when the night's over and we're meeting everybody, they don't want to talk to Layback. They have no interest in me. They are straight for Honey.
You know, I feel the same thing. Like, I have this like really great Martin guitar. No one ever wants to talk about it. They just want to talk about Jamie's skill.
I know, that's just
Every
how,
time.
That's how it goes.
Honey's not available. Is it Luna?
Honey's available.
Like Honey's
As long
playing.
as I've got time to put the curlers in,
Honey's always
I'm
Yeah, maybe, she
available.
may be 10 minutes out, but she's
Yeah.
See, that's what's always been the issue with doing the podcast is like I want you to be able to play your music, but I also really want
I
have the
know.
comedy of Honey because like it's like
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
so. But
You know, Honey wouldn't have much to say.
I know, and that would be hilarious.
That's part of it.
Like I would be like, Honey, what do you have to say about
We
this?
can do
You know?
that, you know this, right?
I know, but I love to.
It's
I want
all.
people to hear Jubilee, and Honey's not going to be able to say that.
I've met Honey 6 times, and the most she ever said was,
Hey, could you do a little bit of that acapella number you did in Red Rocks?
Oh,
Just like a piece of it?
Is that pretty, Sarah?
yeah. it's
Please do that as your last song.
I'll do that as my last song. Yes, I will. What are we
I'm
doing?
gonna do a song right now. It's called, I forget what it's called.
And you say I know it, right?
Hey, day. It's late night. I drove a red Carnegie down to Seoul, South Korea. It's about as deep as it gets.
Dude, I mean,
It's heavy. It's heavy as
I
well.
like you guys stay up.
Damn that guitar. Tell us about that guitar. Where'd that come from, man?
I bought it at a gas station in Lexington.
Please tell me you didn't eat sushi with it.
The guy had it up for sale. It was back when Craigslist was rolling. And I met him at a gas station off, I don't know which exit in Lexington. We made the deal in the gas station parking lot and they came home with me. It's, I think, like a 64 Epiphone Olympic single pickup.
It sounds so good.
It's a sweet little guitar.
It is a sweet little guitar, man. Great little guitar.
Yeah. And it doesn't weigh anything.
I see the way it's moving.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
like
light as a
marble.
feather. So,
That's sweet.
that's all I got.
That's
Well-
it. He's moving on.
Where's Honey's guitar come from?
It was at our neighbor's house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when he finds out, it's just gonna be a problem.
No, our neighbor had like 3 or 4 guitars.
Yeah.
Like, and they were they all Gibsons?
Well, some better than others. Yeah.
But, yeah, it was just
What
down the
is it?
driveway from us.
What is that? A Southern Jumbo? What is it?
No, it's a J45.
It is a J.
Somebody went crazy with the inlay thing on it, but it's just
Yeah.
a J45.
And they changed
Change the
it.
bridge too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a great little guitar. I like it.
I know that I have a guitar that's a breed love, and I remember talking to you, and you were like, "I'm gonna get these," and it wasn't a breed love. And when I did that open mic the other night, I went to plug it in, and it didn't work, and I never plugged it in, and I was just like, "David Brent said not to do this." Like literally in my brain, I was just like,
It's a hard lesson.
I think you and Jamie should get pictures of your guitars together because both of your guitars are really iconic.
"They're
I'll
beautiful."
throw that out there.
How many guitars do you all have combined? I'm sure you don't even want to talk about
I
it.
just don't know.
Not enough.
He said, "I just don't
Not
know."
really.
You guys have a lot of guitars?
Not enough.
Naughty nuts!
I can't sell them, so when I buy them, it's I'm like a black hole. They're not going anywhere, so I just keep them all.
She said not
That's all it
enough.
is.
That's a great answer for your wife to say, for sure.
If you're watching this podcast and you have an old guitar under your bed, give me a call. Or an amplifier.
I can't feel my back.
Thanks all.
I was gifted a PV amp, and I don't even think, like, I think they stopped like making those or something.
I don't know if the TV's still around.
Or no, not a PV amp, but a PV guitar is what I meant. And it was like a big, heavy guitar.
Yeah.
And that's what I was gonna learn how to start playing guitar on, but the tornado happened. So that was also part of why I didn't start playing music until recently. But it's been really fun to get into that, and it's really cool to see the evolution that I've had. So it's really cool to see even the evolution that you all have had as musicians. So for growing musicians, you all like to be teachers and educators. What's some advice that you all would lend to people that are wanting to come up? Because you all are crushing it right now. So like, and you're very humble. So like, people can learn a lot from you all about how to just treat people, how to act professionally, but also be killer musicians.
Or else.
Yeah. A couple of things. One is be as open-minded to all different types of music as you can. Because when I was really young, of course, I wore black t-shirts and jeans and listened to Aerosmith, and everything else was garbage. And then you just slowly figure out that everything else is not garbage. And, you know, now looking back, all the music I draw from comes from a lot of different areas. If you're in school, you know, join choir, join band, learn theory, do all that, because it'll pay off down the road. And then practice a lot and get good. Surround yourself, as someone said earlier tonight, you know, the playing with the better musicians always raises your level of play, and it does. And one thing that I found out is get yourself ready, because you never know when that opportunity is going to come and you get thrown out in the middle of it and it's time. I mean, be ready. And I'm fortunate enough where it happened to me one time when I wasn't ready. And it was a wake-up call. So, you know, you never know when you're going to get the call. It's like you're in the bullpen, you don't know when you're coming in. And I got a big chance, and I don't think I was ready for it. And I changed my attitude after that, because you don't know. So be ready to go in. And throw strikes. That's it. That's all it's on.
Fucking right, though.
What do you guys?
Yeah. Well, just to add to that, I don't know how much I can add to that.
That's pretty much a perfect statement.
It is a perfect statement. I mean, it is all true.
What time? It's midnight, isn't it?
It is.
Thank you all for being patient with me, by the
Also, I'm gonna tell
way.
you, I don't think I've been up until midnight since we're out on tour.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
8:30, I'm gone. I am gone at 8:30.
We're trying to make it to 8:30.
Well, I love you all for that.
But also, I'm
because-
telling you, when I'm trying to climb that hill, and I have to back up and try it over and over again, I just don't stop.
Over and
I
over.
don't give up.
I think of what I could add to all that. I don't know. I mean, just in life, you want to do something that you know. How do you say it? Like that you're called to do. I mean, that you have this thing inside of you that says, "I've got to do this." Okay.
Austin got the call.
You got the call. You did. You know, I've always wanted to be a teacher, and I love teaching. Love it. I've always wanted to play guitar and sing. Love it. You know, those are two things I absolutely love to do, and I get to do both of those things. You know, just do something that's eaten inside of you that you want to do. And Jim Carrey, you know, I heard him say this once. You know, you can fail at your backup plan. You know, why not just go ahead and do what you really want to do to begin with? You know, because if you fail at that, he didn't say this part. But if you fail at trying to do what you want to do, well, you know what? You gave it your shot, you know? And you know, at least you tried.
I think he actually went on to talk about how his dad had been laid off from the job.
That's
And he was
exactly
like,
right.
he had slaved over it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I saw my dad, who actually wanted to be a stand-up comedian and was like way funnier than me, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Like, there's someone funnier than Jim Carrey, what? But, I mean, it makes sense kind of, but he was just an accountant, and he got laid off, and he said his life was never really the same after that, because he had just committed his life to being an accountant instead of being the thing he wanted to be. And so Jim Carrey is like, he said he gave it his all and failed at a thing he didn't want to do, so like you said, why would you not want to do what you love? So
I loved seeing that because he was saying that to was it a college or was it?
yeah, I think it was like a graduation speech.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah. But all the parents in the audience was like, no! Spent all this money on you.
That was like at Harvard or something, you know, like it wasn't like some like, I went to Morehead, it wasn't like Morehead State graduation or something.
I'm a Morehead State grad.
I did too, I'm saying like it wasn't a Morehead State, like, say we didn't go to Morehead State. Everyone's here is like, alright, but I love Morehead State, I learned a lot there. No, honestly, it's always, what's really funny is it sounds like a National Lampoon's college name.
Morehead State.
Yeah, it's just not, it does not sound like.
Go Eagles.
Yeah, go Eagles, yes.
The venue in Morehead.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It's a sweet place.
actually, they're like closing, aren't they?
Are they?
Temporarily or
They're
something.
temporary.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Somebody
I
got
feel
sick.
like I have to get
They're
ready
just,
like
they're-
Oh, it's like, oh, okay, it's like,
Yeah.
the posting on it, so I was like, oh, okay. So,
They'll be alright.
fake news. What the show thing is. But,
Where were we? What's
We're
happening?
following our dreams.
you were, we were Falling Dreams, Dr. Seuss, something like that. No, but, I get a lot of influence from you all, and I think a lot of people from our region really do. So it's really cool to hear you all say stuff like that. Just the level of success that you all are achieving, and it's also cool the fact that Tyler Childers was like, "Hey, like, I love like, obviously he was so many impacted by you all, or he wouldn't have been like, come do this with us, you know what I mean? So it's cool to see that someone doing what he's doing was like, hey, come here, you know what I mean?
He's just a great guy.
Yeah, we're eternally grateful to Tyler.
Yeah. Him and Sid
We're
Little-
eternally grateful for you guys.
Agreed, yeah.
Y'all got
Let's all be eternally grateful.
so much contact, so much contact above and beyond that.
Seriously though, you all, I mean, that's what I'm saying essentially is like, he wouldn't have done that if you all had made some just astronomical impact, and it might not be the immediate payoff, or we've talked about that, going up the hill, but, once
You have to
again,
wait till daylight to realize your dream. Or you may call the tow truck to realize your dream.
have you all ever thought about doing like a Vegas, like,
Absolutely.
a Vegas residency that's like slash stand
Be
up?
like Regis and Kathy Lee.
I mean, seriously, if you all did like Laid Back and Honey, that would hit every night.
I'll tell you, there are times when we're traveling out and we're just in the car and we got 300 miles to go to the show, and we just realize just how cool we have it. I mean, we live the best life, and we know we do. I mean, we're out playing shows and we're writing songs, and we come into town and people are nice to us, and it's just like, man, I can't believe this is happening. And then we do all those dumb little things that you all never get to see, and
Yeah.
we go, this is why we can never be fit.
Sometimes
And I know you all do them too.
Because there's sometimes where we go, oh, we should really be filmed.
Yeah, no,
You know,
time.
we should have a reality show. And
And
then
sometimes-
I swear you all should. Like, I mean, you know a guy that can make that happen.
And that's
Johnny Knoxville's pretty notorious for
I think
doing.
he wrote the book on that.
I think he did. So, like Laid Back in Luna across America, I could see that being like a documentary or like at least a TV
Yeah, but you
show.
know, there's a lot of that, which I can show you that part out, where it's just 40 minutes of nothing.
it's just honey.
Well,
Sounds like it'd be successful.
I think everybody here
I'd
will
watch that, we watch
Yeah,
that.
everybody here will. So, obviously, it sounds like you'll have a pretty packed schedule for the summer. And the last time I saw you, you kind of you were like, you won't believe, and I can't tell you pretty much. I can't wait to hear about it. But obviously, you'll have a really packed summer coming up. So, where can people expect to see you all? And obviously, you just released some new music, but you have plans to.
I've got plans.
They're big plans too.
I've got plans.
They're big.
Blockbuster's coming back.
I've got plans.
It's big.
You gonna switch over to RC Cola?
Stay in school.
Moon pies and RC Cola?
I love moon pies.
Hey,
They're
I'll
not
tell
the
you-
same anymore. They're double decker. Why are they doing that?
I don't know.
Why?
They're doing it to everything.
Makes me so
Everything's changing.
We're at
Oh, sorry.
let's talk about we're at Laurel Cove. We're at Laurel Cove this year.
Oh, yeah.
We're going- Hey, we're going to that. We're just going there to hang out.
Hey, I'm
We're
somebody's
going
birthday
there to heckle
present
you all.
on the 21st.
Somebody,
Oh!
that's the first stop.
We're playing a show. For somebody's
So
birthday.
you're getting paid to be somebody's birthday
Yes.
present.
Yes.
That's good.
Sorry.
Hey, well,
I guess I said that wrong.
before this episode ends in,
Oh, lay back to be somebody's present.
it's got spicy bass.
Tommy showed up.
Oh my God.
All right, well, before this place
We gotta
burns
raise
down.
these things.
Oh, hey, on the 22nd. We're playing, I don't know where we're playing. It's in Pikeville during Hillbilly Day.
Oh, it's at the Appalachian Art Center.
There, that's what's going on.
I got you all.
No, it's not.
It's part of the Mountain Girl experience.
Yes.
I got you all. I got you all.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
back in the Starlight Review, Blues and Mountain Jets, and LB
We're at the Borough with the MFB coming
Yeah,
up.
that is gonna be something.
I'm not familiar with that, but
Okay, everyone, right now,
Oh,
everyone,
gosh.
please listen. I want you to watch a band called the MFB, the Mother Funking Band. They're the best.
funky. I think I heard something.
So I got a show with them at the Borough coming up in June. The MFB is one of my favorite bands in the world. They're so much fun.
And
You'll fall in love with them.
Yeah, and you're gonna see the videos of them and go, what did I just see?
Yeah.
And then go see them.
Yeah. Great.
It's a whole other level.
And you are not playing Hillbilly Days, you're downtown Piper.
Yeah, we're
Right,
downtown.
yeah, it's
That's the
very.
same day,
They're
because
sophisticated
I'm going to
arts.
see them
Yeah,
that
come
night.
see us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
bring
see
a-
Hillbilly
bring a
Days.
I
friend.
feel like that went like,
We want to pack the house.
yes,
Bring
and
a
I'll be
friend.
there to help, I hope.
Right on.
I'm at least one more.
Austin was born during the Hillbilly Festival.
Really?
That
In
figures.
high school. Yeah.
Wow.
That
Was you on the Hillbilly Choo Choo?
He's my little hillbilly.
Oh,
Dear
heck
Lord.
Tell them the rest of the story.
all right. So before there's a divorce and a conception story, let's hear some music from way back in when. Thank you all again so much. This has been incredibly fun. I appreciate you all so much. One more song, peace from y'all. So
One more
thank
song,
you.
we got it.
I think it's time for Pretty Sarah. Yes. Is that a D?
That was D. That was tragic.
The most tragic. When I first come to this country back in 1849, I saw many fair lovers, but I never saw mine. I looked at all around me, and I saw I was quite alone. Me, a poor stranger, and a long way from home. Fare thee well to old mother, fare thee well, my father too. I am going for to ramble this wide world all through, and when I get weary, I'll lay down and cry. Think of my pretty Sarah, my bride. Well, I wished I was a turtle dove, had wings and could fly far away to my lover's lodgings. Tonight I draw the line, and there in her lily white arms I'll wait till night. Look through them windows for the dawning of day. Where'd David go?
You went and get some brisket?
Where's the light back?
Get some brisket, some coleslaw.
That sounded so cute.
So I'm listening to you sing, I'm like, I've got a cough, but I can hold it. The more I thought about it, the worse it got.
And then I was a little concerned.
Did you give him the Hamlet? 'Cause
No, we made eye contact and we said,
We did it.
2 thumbs up.
you can play this. What are we doing there? Mr.
Well, we're gonna play
Playback?
my hit single.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what today's date is.
It's the 14th.
14th of April.
Well, technically now it's the 15th.
Is it the 15th? Normally this would be tax day, wouldn't it?
It would
No.
be.
Shit.
Normally.
Oh, no.
And I haven't done my
We
taxes
haven't
yet.
done our taxes
But it goes to the 17th. this year. 18th. Even
You
better.
have a couple more days.
Let's get the taxes.
yet.
But really, why I bring it up?
Is the deadline.
We're rapper hillbillies.
My friend Charlie Brown Superstar, which you guys may know, he did a remix of McGoffin County Cadillac, and he released it today, so it's on all the streaming platforms. So, are you guys familiar with Charlie Brown?
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Another person you need to get it, and if you don't know who that is, you need
So-
to look him up.
He's streaming. He's got look him up. Actually, he's out. Is he on the tower right now?
Yes, yeah, he's at the Fillmore, but I don't know if he's actually playing tonight or not.
But he's doing some days.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So in honor of Charlie Brown Superstar, we will play the. I don't know if I can do it.
I'll tell
You
you.
can. The McGoffin County Cadillac. Which, by the way, I got a message tonight that said the football coach at McGoffin County High School wanted me to come to the first football game this summer or this fall.
John DeRossi, baby.
And so, yeah, that's who it was. And he wants me to sing that song at the football game.
As inspiration.
So, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you a deal. Now, listen, if they'll change the name of the team to the Cadillacs, think about it. The McGoffin County Cadillac.
That does make sense.
Aren't they the Hornets?
They've been the Hornets forever.
I would drive to go watch.
It's time for a new team.
There's a new mascot now. This is Cat.
McGoffin County Cadillacs. I would get behind that team.
Yeah, I like that team. They're American built.
That's it. Life Shuck, you were the man.